Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Let me actually hold on.
No, I'm not going to. Hello, everybody. Welcome
Hey,
to the
hey, can you?
podcast.
Can you?
Welcome
Hey,
in.
hi.
Hi.
Hey, what podcast episode is this, Jonah?
I don't give a
Or
shit.
Wes?
You should have known. You were the one that was so
Oh, I don't
amped up
know.
and ready to go.
Welcome to the start of You Don't Have to Be Right podcast, where we look up the podcast number at the start of the podcast every
Holy
single
shit.
week.
Yeah.
It was 12 last time. I was saying it wrong. No, it is 14. We're on 14.
Here we are on
That's
14.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This is
14.
14. Yeah, that's great. I'm just putting stuff into the Discord for the audio listeners who don't care. Don't worry about it. We're already going.
Yeah, we are going. You said let's start, so man, the cold open.
Well, it's because we started it's because we
Yep, and we have a special guest. Hey!
And it's Cuppy.
Yeah, it's Cuppy. Guess
Yeah!
what? You're no longer on this
Bluey's-
podcast, Aaron.
Bluey's replacing me. I love this.
Yay!
Let's go. The viewership just soared with that
that's
announcement.
right. No, we're both getting replaced by Bluey. I mean, it's inevitable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Bluey, do you want me Bluey, or do you want us to call you by your real name?
You can call me whatever. I'm easy.
Bluey also says we also this is over there past this idiot. Is
There's no one over there.
That, oh,
joining
is
in
it different on all our screens?
Yep.
I got cupped out of me.
I am the master screen.
All
You're
right.
in the
Well,
middle for me.
over there,
Oh,
the
really? I'm in the middle
non-white
for me.
male on the one we anyway. Our guest is Bluey 252, or better known as Jade, and
Every time.
Jade.
Jade.
Aaron.
Normally, oh no, oh no.
Wesley.
I mean, it
If
doesn't
those
work
are
on
your
me.
real names.
It is, and it doesn't work on me because my mom and dad already burnt that bridge. So
Okay, Les.
yeah, that's fine.
Dang it.
It's better than whenever I would introduce myself, people would just say west, like the direction, and I'm like, it's not it. There's no
You're
T.
actually challenged. I'll never find you.
Yeah, see, there you go.
West by West. It's gonna be the name of one of these podcasts. Is West by West.
Can you go south?
Big sip there, buddy. Big sip. Anyway, when we originally were talking about having guests on the show, we were going to have experts come on, but I don't know what you're an expert of, Bluey. So
The fear.
our idea
Oh no.
with this podcast is
Notes.
that since we don't know what you're an expert of. So me and Joe are going to decide by the end of this podcast what you're an expert of. So
And then I can quit my job and go down that route.
there you go.
Exchange.
There it is. We don't
all the time.
Yeah. No, we're not. No, please don't.
Wait, what? We're oh, that's the name.
We're
of the
never
podcast.
right.
That's right.
We're never.
Well, we don't have
'Cause
to.
I don't
We
want
are
to quit my
sometimes.
job.
What's that?
Well, you don't actually have to.
What's that, Bluey?
I don't want to quit my job.
Me either. Yay!
Well, maybe we'll find out that your job is what you're an expert at. So
I hope so.
And all because you're an expert of something doesn't mean you have to make that your job. So just to be clarifications there.
Yeah, you're an expert at cups and you never once carry anyone's liquids. Probably.
Carry my own.
You love me.
Apparently, Bluey.
I
apparently,
can't.
Bluey, you have decided I am an expert of cups.
Wow.
That's good to know.
That's
I am now the
Sorry,
master of
Joe.
cups. It is
master of
now known.
cups, not the master of puppets.
It is
Master of
decided.
cups.
Yep.
Wait, you're the master of puppets?
No.
That, he said.
No, I would never master of anything.
I believe that's like a science novel, right? The
No, Master of Puppets is an album from
The
oh
Puppet
god,
Master?
Avenged Seven. No, oh no, Metallica.
Oh, Joda's now referencing bands I don't know.
You know
I know
Metallica?
Metallica. Why by accident?
I mean, I know Metallica, but do we have to go over the fact that I was raised like with
You
religious
went to a
music my entire
community
upbringing?
college and did music there. How do you not know Metallica?
Because we all had to study. I know I don't know.
Okay.
We all studied
Okay.
classical music.
Okay. Well,
See, I saw
we were doing
Metallica
my
by
class
accident
did
when I
not,
went to
but
the
yes.
Sorry, Blue. What were you saying?
I saw Metallica live by accident when I went to see Dolly Parton.
Did you? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, how were Dolly Parton and Metallica on the same bill? for
Because
us?
they went
Because
to a festival thing called Glastonbury where they have like a metal house, they have a country road, they have a ton of stuff.
also
Oh,
Dolly
and so you
Parton
went
is
to the
metal,
metal
don't you
place.
know?
Yeah, when I saw her, when she finished, I walked back to my tent, and on the way there was just Metallica.
Mhm.
I was like, I know this. This is a jar about whiskey.
Heck yeah. That sounds like a cool place to go.
Yeah, my
I
head got stood on.
What?
wait, what? Go on.
Well, I was in a tent and I was asleep, and people like run through the fields, you know?
Oh, that does not sound like a pleasurable experience.
No. But
Oh.
we
Might
did like
explain
a
something.
story tent at 2 a.m. and we told stories and it was fun.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'd love to go
Yeah!
to a music
Who
festival.
knows?
What?
It's super muddy. Oh,
It's normally we ignore the chat blue, but it's totally fine if you read it. Don't worry
no,
about
no,
it.
no. I'm learning.
No, she's the guest. She does what she
She's the guy.
wants.
You're not. You can't get in trouble. You can do whatever you want. You're
Yeah,
the guest here. You have to understand
you
that.
can never be wrong.
Oh.
Us
Oh,
assholes,
I don't
we
know.
can be
That might
right.
be. That might be too much power. I don't know if we want to give.
Hey, you know
give her
what?
that
She's
much power.
taking over the podcast anyway, so
That's
yeah.
true. She's running this place
Yeah.
after us. We'll never. I mean, now
No.
too as a bit have to have an opening with just Bluey on the podcast episode. That must be done. Not really, Blue. You're fine.
That sounds like a lot of editing that's just never going to happen.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Sounds like a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
That's rough, bud.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean, I
there are
think
all
it's fun.
fronts that require work.
Yeah. That's it.
Fair. That's fair.
Is it fair?
So, Bluey, do you have I've noticed in your background you have a lot of cat stuff. Would you
Yes.
do you I did not realize how much cat stuff you have in your background, but do you have a favorite? How many cats do you have? And do you have a favorite?
3.
I'm trying to figure out if you're an expert of cats. You have
I
3
do have a
cats.
favorite cat.
Which one is your
The one that
favorite?
responds to me, which is Willow. Willow! She'll come eventually. She's really good.
She'll
like
come
that.
eventually.
I have a
Yeah,
question
But she
about
hears me,
Willow.
it's like, yes?
Is it named after the movie Willow?
No, it's named after Trees and Fire because I love Trees and Fire.
No one knows Willow.
Why? Wait.
I know
Why?
Willow.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you know Willow. What?
Why is it Willow Tree and Fire?
Willow Wisp, Willow Tree.
Will-o-wisp?
Oh, that's actually I had no idea. That's actually clever. Okay, all
Why are
right.
you surprised that I came up with something clever?
No, I'm not. I'm not surprised. That you
Aaron!
We meet our first mini game when Bluey gets pissed off at Aaron. Yay!
Oh no! I love how parts of this podcast, Blue will be excited and it will be inaudible.
Oh,
That'd be great.
Jesus.
I'm
Well,
insulted that you had such a mini game.
Told you there was no rules.
oh no,
Wild West,
it's
Bluey.
the Wild West over here. I mean, let's be honest. It's the wild.
Cat.
But yeah, we hit our first trivia game.
Was that actually a thing, or did you
Yeah,
make it up?
no,
On
absolutely. Absolutely.
You're not around with Aaron, so like, how do you know that he makes me mad every day?
Because I sit in the same room as him.
that's actually true.
That would do it.
Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, yep. So, Mr. So-called GM, we have some.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah. Here we go. All right.
Did you like ask my players questions or something about?
No,
my
I
game?
just have, and this is to be fair, this is D&D novel. Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
D&D knowledge. But Bluey, if you know, or if you want to try, you can chime in as well. So, first one in the monsters category. What types of damage disable troll regeneration?
Fire and it's fire and something else.
Any ideas, Bluey?
I don't. I thought.
Can I
thought
phone
it
a
was
friend?
Don't worry, Blue. You can say whatever you want because you don't have to be right on this podcast.
True.
That is true.
Thunder!
Thunder.
I want to say it's like fire, and I want to forgot what I forgot. I know it's at least fire.
It is fire. It is fire and acid.
Fire. It is. I was gonna say acid, but I was like, there's no way because it makes acid.
Well,
Fire and acid. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. And you have to also, after you kill the troll, you have to make sure you douse it completely in fire or acid. Otherwise, it literally will come back to life.
regenerates. Yes.
Mhm.
Well, now I'm
All
ready if
right.
you ever bring in trolls.
That is helpful. That's true. There are some trolls in Pathfinder.
Well, I think it's different in Pathfinder.
Yeah, it is different
Yeah.
because they're a lot more dangerous. Well, they're dangerous in different ways in Pathfinder because there's different types of trolls. Some of them are there's like trolls are very regional in Pathfinder, and so if you like a frost troll is not like a lot of trolls are like weak to cold steel, but not frost trolls, stuff like that.
Right. I got the second one. This is going to be the Arcana category.
Oh,
Which Mad Mage developed spells that allowed for a faithful hound, private sanctum, sword, and ultimately a magnificent mansion? Any ideas, Bluey?
No.
it's is it one of the book wizards?
Huh.
Is it Tasha?
No, it's Mordekainen.
I don't know. I was shot in the dark. I don't know. I don't know actual like Dungeons and Dragon lore that well, but
Well, this one's going to be a religious category, so good luck.
I don't know anything about
Can I
D&D
offer
religion.
cat instead?
Oh,
Yes.
it's an adorable cat.
Is that Willow?
Is that Willow?
No, it's Melody.
Melody. I like it.
Melody. So
Um,
you're saying Willow never came when you called Willow?
No, she's right there. She just
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
want to come to the desk.
I just want that's a mark in the good direction of you being a cat expert. So
I'm going to ask one that I played a campaign in. What events caused most recent spell plague?
and this is in the actual like
Yeah, it's in the actual
D&D
D&D
realm.
realm.
Like,
Yeah. Cyric assassinated Mistra.
see, that's
Yeah.
Those are
oh
words.
oh that's actually that's what happened. No, that's not what happened. In
Those are
Baldur's Gate.
words.
I can tell you what Mistra is. Believe Mistra is like the god or entity that gives magic.
Yep.
If you talk to Gale a lot in Baldur's Gate 3, he talks about Mistra a lot. He's in love with Mistra at the start of the spoilers, but whatever. He's like, those are words.
Those
Nice
are
words.
words.
Good words, Rage. I know who Gale is.
You know, I forgot that is a D&D, like, it's D&D.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah.
very deep. Pathfinder is like, nah. I don't know
No, I
anything
was
about
talking about
Pathfinder
Baldur's
lore.
Gate.
Oh yeah, that's like
It's D&D. So,
D&D baby.
yeah, I played a spell plague campaign, which was very interesting. Stopped the spell plague. It was fun.
Yeah, it's also very interesting to play D&D without magic because you can actually be in the middle of an era where Mistra's like dead and there's like no wizards are fucked.
Well, the spell plague, the way we played it was the spell plague would take your magic, and if you were a magical entity that depended on magic, it would kill you.
Yeah.
No dang.
No, thanks. Anyway, so we've met one of your kitty cats. How many do you have? 3?
3.
3. Very nice.
Melody, Willow, and Amelia.
Nice. Very nice. I know Aaron is a cat person as well.
Meow.
Cats are good.
Okay.
I've never, I'm a cat person, but I've never owned my own cat.
That's
You
true.
can borrow one of mine. They're devils. But...
That's overnight.
I should bring them to the wedding!
No, you cannot bring your cats to the wedding. I don't think that's a good idea.
Just one.
Just
Like the
one.
little one.
How would you fly your cat over
In a
to the wedding?
carrier?
They have cat plane. Yeah, they have zones where you can put the pets because when people move house, they take their pets with them.
Yep.
Like you can fly a cat to Australia.
I don't know if the cat would like that. That's all. I'm worried about the kitty enjoying that flight.
Amelia, want to go on a plane?
It looks like
She
an A
says,
firm.
All right. We're not having Bluey's cats be ring bearers. We will lose
Well,
the
I think
rings.
you just. I think
They're
you
really good at. They're really good at fetch. If you throw it down the
I
aisle, just
think
give me it back.
I think that you just found your ring bearers here.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh my good.
No, you can't. No, our
I'm going
offspring
to give you.
Riz is
I'm going to
trying to
give you a
make
little
this
hint. I'm
happen,
going
and
to give
I'm
you a little
vetoing
hint
it.
here, Aaron. I'm going to give you a little hint.
Okay,
It doesn't matter what you think.
I know it's
Being
not. It's not.
it doesn't matter what you think.
It's not my wedding. Is
No,
what
it
I'm
is
saying.
not. So guess what?
You just happen to be there.
You just happen to be there and say I do. That's all she needs you for.
Mm.
Okay?
And to
Yeah,
call
you
the
gotta do the rest
place
of the
the
stuff
wedding.
after. For
Yeah.
like the wedding part, you're just kind of, this looming tower, like 6 feet tall in the sky.
Bluey believes that I am extremely tall at 6 feet, Jodo.
Eh,
Just so you know.
eh.
How tall are you, Jodo?
6'2".
Yeah.
Wow.
How tall are you, Bluey?
5'3.3".
Yay!
That point 3 is important. That's an
Oh, it's
important
so
point 3.
important. Like,
Yep.
if I wear the right shoes to the doctor's office, I'm 5'4".
Oh, nice. Nice. Hey, you know what? Hey,
That's fair.
that's fair.
You guys must not have any stools in your house to like reach things.
Nope. Not a single
Yes,
one.
we do.
Oh yeah, we do.
You
Sure,
do?
sure. Well, we no one uses it anymore. We don't have any short people in the house.
Yes, we do.
No, kick them out.
Is Emily short?
Come
And I just
out.
who's short?
The other two.
You don't see them.
Bryce and Maggie are short.
I think Maggie is. Shorter
No.
than M.
No. Well, I don't know. I
Everybody
think
should have a stool in their house.
I would break the stool if
It's
I
like
stood on it,
it's
so.
like a basic thing. Oh no, I can't reach above my refrigerator in that stupid fucking cabinet that no one should ever use. Okay, let me get the stool. Okay? Everybody should have
We
a
used to have to
stool.
like put random alcohol in. I wonder, does that cabinet still have anything in it?
Yeah, it does.
We have
Gotta get your
for
stool.
audio listeners, we have a really like recessed cabinet behind a fridge that like is dumb to use. I can reach it because I'm a tall person, but still dumb to use, not worth it. Anyway, we should talk about our guest more because our guest is here. Unless our guest doesn't want us to talk
You're
about
the one that changed this
Fine.
topic.
Yeah.
I'm just here.
Are you saying it's all my fault?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
This is usual. We're gonna talk about that on this podcast. I don't know right now, but how it's always my fault. I think for a week someone else should take the blame. I think
No,
it's not, nothing
you're
can
a
be my
professional
fault.
scapegoat.
Oh, is
I mean,
that
I
more of
don't
an
mind being
expert?
scapegoat for a week.
No, don't, no. He's the scapegoat. We don't
Okay,
blame our
I
guests.
tried, Aaron.
See? There you go. We don't blame our
But he's
guests.
the guest. I said so at the beginning. And you
Shit.
agreed. Therefore, he
Wait, we're
can't be the
both the
scapegoat
guests.
because you already agreed that he's
We're
the guest.
both the guests.
Yeah, we can't be wrong this week because me and Joe
This
are
is-
both guests, or Wes, whatever his name is.
You know
Yeah.
what? At this point, I don't even know what my name is.
I
'cause
call you
call
Hellboy half the
You
time.
call
Who
me
knows?
Byron too. So you
Also
know.
Byron.
Hi, Byron.
Hey, how's it going?
A-Ron and B-Ron.
I
I see what you did, Ron.
Your parents hated you.
I'll let you know
I
that our
mean,
dad
we're not
has a
talking
Patreon
about that
of this
here.
podcast.
And I'll let you know he'll probably be like, "Yep."
I don't know. We'll find out when we have him on the podcast sometime.
You purposely label your kids.
Well, they did it backwards because B-Ron is first and A-Ron is second. So if they were actually trying to go A-Ron, B-Ron, they should have I should be B-Ron and Byron should be A-Ron.
Well, wasn't Cain born first?
Wait, is
K
that
comes
actually
after...
your brother's name?
My brother's name is actually Byron, yes.
Yes.
That's so cool. I was just running with a bit. I didn't know that was factual lore.
Yes, that's actual lore. Rareway Janny's name is Byron, and I did
But
not
he's
know.
Johnny.
He's not Janny. He's Byron.
No.
Okay, that's
But
fair. You can
Johnny's
call him
such
Janny.
like a name.
Yeah, all right.
But like Cup isn't a name. But Johnny
Yeah, well,
is a name.
my brother's into like RPing, so he has had fake names like his entire internet life. So
Whoa.
yeah, he's a big RP nerd. He does he in a game he played City of Heroes that he still plays. He does a lot of superhero RP in it because he wants to be a superhero when he grows up.
Aw, one day he'll grow up.
One day he'll realize life is depression. That's it.
And he can reach the top shelf when he grows up, too.
Janny's taller than me.
Oh my god, your house is giant.
I mean, some might say it's genetics.
And some would
That
say
makes
it's
sense.
Maybelline. Anyway, so I want to
You don't
ask.
have enough hair for that joke, Jodo.
I don't, and I don't want that much. So I wanted to ask, what's your tabletop role playing experience like? D&D, Pathfinder. What games? What tabletop games have you played?
I played a ton of D&D, but like it was always the first couple weeks, and then someone would give up, and then
Yep.
I'd never go back. And that's generally how it goes.
Yep,
For
that's
a while.
generally how
Someone killed my
tabletops.
horse, and then I didn't go back.
Someone purposely killed your character?
No, my horse.
Your horse? Why would they kill your horse?
Oh, I'm really glad
Because
this
it was
story
in the
for podcast.
way.
What?
Like, I went on this big adventure thing, and they all wanted treasure and stuff, and I didn't want treasure because I noticed that the horse wasn't very, like, they described the horse as being disheveled and, like, weak and stuff, and I wanted to rescue the horse and, like, build it up so it could be a thing.
Yeah.
And then it was a drain on resources, so they just, like, and buried it. I don't know. I stopped playing after that.
I was
That's
going to
Honestly.
say that sounds like a good campaign to stop.
As two GMs over here, we're like, why would like, huh?
Yeah, that
yeah, the
sounds.
game was
Ever-
chaos.
Yeah.
So there's a thing in D&D and Pathfinder of pets dying. It's actually like it's really because you have to realize that animals, and this is only like for DMs who are terrible people. Most DMs, if there's like pets or animals, they just kind of they don't exist in combat, right? Like if there's like say like there's like someone has like a small pet, like like your for instance in our Pathfinder campaign you had a weasel in your hat for a while, right?
Yeah,
There
I'm
are
pretty sure
many
that's
times. Yeah, it's gone now because you disappeared. There are many times
Yeah.
though that you took damage that I could have said the weasel took damage as well, but I didn't because I'm not an animal.
You're
Like
a
I'm not a
good
terrible
being.
human being, and so
I
it's
mean,
like,
you
yeah,
could
I'm not
have.
gonna.
It would have been realistic. I would have
Yeah,
understood.
but it would have been. But why? like why kill the weasel when
Yeah.
it's a wonderful thing. Like if you have a plan, like if you got a horse because it's disheveled and you're like, I want to try to raise this horse. There's a chance the horse will die, but it's gonna happen in rolls or something. It's not gonna happen because
Yeah,
like
naturally not. It's slowing us down. Get rid of it. We're trying to be stealthy over here, and you're fussing about a
already
horse.
killing a horse is wild.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled about that.
It's wild,
It's okay.
bro.
I'm in a better D&D group now, so that's
Well,
good.
there you
Oh,
go.
Pathfinder.
You just need to get a good
I'm-
GM.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. He's the weakest link of this group.
None of us
That
here are
GM.
good.
She's told me about that GM, and I
Oh,
think he's
that
the weakest
GM
part of the
though.
group there.
That GM though. God.
Spoiler alert: GM is me.
Spoiler alert, we're
Oh,
both
no.
terrible. Anyway, so what would you say out of the systems that you've played is your favorite system? Would you still say D&D is your favorite system?
No, I like the Foundry system because everything's just kind of there.
That'd be Pathfinder.
Yeah.
So she's
Yeah.
Very cool.
Whereas,
but Foundry is also technically it's a platform it's on. So
Yeah.
we're running.
whenever
So
I've done D&D, it's either been in person or tabletop simulator, and it's hard to kind of like understand why things happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can understand that.
I'm still learning.
Hey, and that's fine. That's fine. But you enjoy tabletop RPGs?
Yes, I'm liking the combat system a lot more with this, even if the DM forgets that we shut up phone. Even if the DM forgets that I can hit 3 times and I keep saying, "Oh my goodness, give me a minute. I'm so sorry."
You're fine. Uh
My manager
Oh.
wanted to talk to me. It's fine. I'll talk to him later.
I'm doing something.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yes,
You're fine. You're
that
totally
is-
fine.
That is actually she's right. I forget all the time in Pathfinder that melee can if they're just standing there, melee can attack 3 times.
It's
Forget all the time.
yeah.
And then you gotta slice, and then take a nap
Die.
until the minute.
Get killed. I am
I
excited.
honestly feel bad for the casters.
Yeah,
I
it
think-
fucking sucks.
I
Don't
think
like it.
casters and pathfinders are nerfed to the ground.
Don't like it.
Yeah, they
Absolutely
seem to be
will not play again.
right at that.
I'm going to figure out how to buff them
Ugh, Jesus. I was
or how
so
to fix them.
no. Casting is not my cup of tea in Pathfinder.
Oh,
No, in
new
Pathfinder
to
it's
your
awful
game.
because
I want to be a caster.
That's fine. You can be. For me as a player, for my playing style, it is not the way that I want to go in Pathfinder. I want to be. I want action economy. That looked like a panda for a minute.
Willow. It's a willow. Willow
Oh,
bean.
this is
kitty
going to be the
cat.
most viewed podcast just because we're going to
She's
advertise. There's cats on the screen.
Cats.
sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
No, you're fine. Totally fine.
Yeah, I for my play style, I want to be doing as many things per turn as possible. That's just what I like to do. And if I can run up to someone, stand there, and then go, I can hit you 3 times. Oh, that sounds glorious to me. Especially for my samurai idea. It's very 3 times. That's a lot of
You can
hitting.
have a giant samurai sword in Monster Hunter.
Yeah, that checks out. Not playing that game.
Not trying to get you to play that game. I'm just letting you know because you're having your samurai fit right now. Where Jodo's got a big thing right now. He's wanting to or Wesley is having a big thing right now. He's got a big samurai kick going on where he's just like, I like samurai. I'm playing a samurai game upstairs. I want to be a samurai in this.
I've never not liked samurais, to be fair.
Samurais against Impact.
And what?
They've added samurai to Genshin Impact.
What is that game?
I'm gonna let you. What if you were gonna describe Genshin Impact to 2 dudes who've never played Genshin Impact? How would you describe Genshin Impact?
Have you ever seen Zelda Breath of the Wild?
Yep.
Yep.
Add the titties.
It's just that. So it's I just am now imagining Link with titties, and I'm confused.
Like you collect the women and the men, and you make them go on adventures. And they have elemental damaging and an interesting combat system where you can alternate between different characters to get supercharged reactions. It's so fun. But there are samurai enemies.
I'm gonna need you to clarify on the word collect. Is that like mean it's like a gotcha type game, right?
Yeah, and the more you do quests, the more you get points, the more you can use those points to get heroes. You can unlock some characters by doing dungeon challenges, or you can unlock them by doing story quests.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Zelda
the reason
with titties.
Go ahead.
No,
Yeah,
that's all I had
Wild.
for you. Breast of the Wild. Gotcha.
I was asking for clarification on the collecting of people thing because Pal World came out recently, and you collect people in a very different way.
You collect animals in that one.
You can.
I'm sorry. Did we just go past
I tried,
Breast
but they
of the
chased me
Wild?
out with guns.
What? That didn't exist in my brain. We're going over.
Don't worry about it.
No, I'm not worried. It's hilarious. Oh. Hey.
Okay.
Do you have on your?
Was that a no?
Do you have on your mini games that Bluey breaks you, or
no? I didn't. I did not have that on my mini game.
You should, because I got a riddle for you eventually.
Oh, let's do the riddle.
That's right.
Let's do the riddle.
Bluey's been trying to tell me this riddle for like 2 days now. I'm like, no, you gotta wait for the podcast. So
All right, riddle time. I like riddles.
Okay, so you gotta figure out if something can touch or not touch. And if I say apples touch and oranges don't, that can be a good clue. The sky and clouds and the waves don't touch, but mountains do. You gotta work out what touches, like the rule.
Okay, all right.
So if you say a word, I'll tell you if it touches or if it doesn't touch, and eventually you'll work out the rule. Yeah.
Okay.
So if I say sand.
Sand?
Do you have to do we say 2? So what do we have to say?
Do we say 2 words?
No, you just one word, any word.
Sand.
You can say multiple if you want to. Sand doesn't touch.
Oh. This isn't real. This is okay. Hold on.
Aaron doesn't touch, but Wesley does.
Okay.
Bluey touches, but Jade doesn't.
Okay, so this is a play on words thing. This is a
Ground?
this is a
Ground doesn't touch.
The ground doesn't touch.
Ground doesn't touch.
but sky does.
Chimney does. Sky doesn't touch.
No.
Okay.
Clouds don't touch, but mountains do.
Mountains
Mountains do
do.
touch.
Yeah, mountains be rude
Oh
like
wow,
that.
this is the whole podcast right now.
I believe in you.
Oh no,
Just
it's pedal around the road. It's just that stupid game Durka makes everyone play all over again. Ah!
Mhm.
What
No,
about
I
like do I have
wouldn't
to say
come in
like a
your
specific like does this coffee cup touch?
coffee cup does touch.
Is it me?
Cup touches.
Aaron did not touch.
Wait, Aaron does not touch, but cup touches. This cup?
Any cup.
Is it
Jodo
liquid?
doesn't touch though.
The
Liquid doesn't touch.
the word CUP touches. The
Cup
word
touches, yeah.
WESLEY touches.
Doesn't.
Whoa,
Wesley,
this is
what? No, maybe. I don't know.
You
No.
said Wesley and Bluey touch.
Bluey, yeah, Bluey touches. Wesley touches, yeah.
Yeah, but Jodo does
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
and Jade does not.
Jodo doesn't. Jade doesn't.
does
No.
E touch?
E, no.
No, because
I
What
think
is it?
Jodo's gonna get this and not cup.
Does Joey touch?
Joey doesn't touch.
It's not EY. I thought it was EY because of Bluey and Wesley, and
Okay.
yeah, it's not
Okay.
EY.
Cup touches, but Aaron does not.
Chimney touches.
Chimney touches?
Yeah. Bomb touches.
Baum.
Is it New
Bomb.
England? I don't know. Is it Japan?
Japan touches.
Japan touches? Okay, cool.
She missed
America
that joke,
touches.
and that's just horrible.
Shh.
You're a
Don't worry
horrible
about it.
person.
I'm sorry.
Person. Not you, not
No.
you, not you, Aaron. Did not come as a
It's because he
surprise.
doesn't
It's because he doesn't touch.
touch. Riz doesn't touch, but Rizbeth does.
Riz doesn't touch, but Rizabeth does.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, hold on. No, hold on.
I'll let you say words.
Aaron. No, it's not syllables. It's not syllables.
Ray doesn't touch, but Ray Bomb does.
Well, it's not a syllable thing because
Liquid
Aaron doesn't
but
touch.
liquid. No.
Okay.
I'll let you guys say words. I won't give any more clues.
So this is the whole.
I could be
Hold on.
completely off basis, but I think it has something to do with the letters and the words, not the actual
I'm
item.
really confused. I'm really confused what we're trying to guess at this point because I don't know if we're
We're
trying
trying to
to
guess
a
what
word.
touches.
You're trying to work out the rule. So,
Yeah,
like, you
what's
know
the
how
rule?
when you have to do one of the rows, you have to give a number,
Oh,
but
so
then
we're
you have
trying to find the rule. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and the
okay.
words give you hints.
So, Wes doesn't touch, but Wesley does,
Mm,
right? There's Wes
Both
touch.
touch. Yeah,
Both
West touch.
What about audience?
He's a double toucher.
I'm a double toucher.
Audience doesn't touch.
Okay, audience does not touch.
Is it the fact that there's E's in the word?
No, because he
because there's
doesn't
ease.
touch.
There's ease in the
E
audience.
He's
doesn't
don't
tou-
touch.
A single letter cannot touch.
Yeah, some can.
What single letters can touch?
Why would I tell you that?
W.
I can only tell you if something touches. W does touch.
W does touch. Okay.
We're also at the scary point in the podcast now where there are people who are listening to this going, "It's this, you idiots!" And like that's really what I'm excited
Just type
for.
yes
right
if you know it, but without telling them what it is.
Just start DMing Bluey randomly. You get like DMs on like Thursday, like
Ah,
Does
Doesn't
episode touch?
episode does touch.
Episode does touch. Does podcast touch?
Yeah.
I'm just here at this point to make sure there's no dead air. I have no idea.
How about whiff?
Whiff.
WITH.
Yeah. A whiff. Yeah.
So there are certain
on, I'm getting
letters.
it.
There are certain letters that touch.
Bluey's getting DM'd if they know the answer or not.
Yes, Ray. Yes, it does touch.
Ray, just ask it in the chat, man. I don't think you have to DM Bluey.
So question for you. So there's certain letters that touch. Can a combination of letters that don't touch?
No, you have to.
Example?
She can't tell you that.
Example,
you
you said that that audience does not touch.
No.
So can I infer that there are no letters in audience that touch? Such as if there was a W in audience, would that make the word touch?
Audience would
Right.
touch.
Audience would touch,
Yeah.
but audience does not touch.
No.
Okay.
There's a specific rule that you're
No.
focusing so hard on the linguistics.
Okay.
Just carry on. I believe in you.
I'm officially titling this episode "Touchy."
So I'm
No,
focusing too much on the linguistics. Interesting.
Yeah, like
audience
the
touches, but
letters.
audience doesn't.
You're focusing on what it is rather than the.
That's
the rule.
That's the whole point, is to find out what it
Oh.
is.
I know, but I can't tell you because then I'll tell you.
No, I
And I
understand that,
stop myself.
but like I don't know what to tell you. Like I'm focusing on it because
Okay.
it's something to focus on.
I will give you one clue.
Okay, give me
I
a clue.
have to say it before I know if it touches or not.
You have to say it.
Like I can't think
Oh.
about it and know. Like I usually have to repeat the word back to you because otherwise I won't know.
That doesn't help me much.
I know, Cup. I'm
That
sorry.
could just be how your brain works.
This is helping Jodo. No, Wesley. This isn't meant to be.
Are you saying that I don't have the comprehension to do this riddle?
Would you like an Aaron clue?
No.
You should give him an
No,
Aaron clue so
I'm
that he can
offended.
actually do something this episode.
No.
Okay.
No. No.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm fine. I like being over here in the corner
I'm
of
sorry.
like I'm doing whatever I gotta do. I'm just here being. I'm just here to vamp. You guys figure it out. Don't worry about
If
it.
it's
I'm
not
obviously not smart.
We know. If it's not the linguistics, joking. You're smart in your own way.
Yeah, if it was a different kind of riddle, you'd do really well.
Yeah, like a box with no hinges, key, or lid, yet golden treasure inside his head.
I hate you.
What did
Let's
the
do
hat
that.
say to the hat rat, Cup?
Hot. I don't know.
Hot?
You wait
hang
here.
on.
I'll go on ahead.
Yes. Oh Lord. Okay.
I'm
My-
never gonna
my-
get invited back.
My question about your rule.
Mm-hmm.
Since you have to say it before you can tell me, does it have something to do with the way you say words?
Yeah, and it doesn't help that I don't pronounce things right. So it's really hard. Like I was
I guess
confused about Wesley.
I guess you misunderstand what I'm saying. Is it specifically the way you say words, or is it the way the word is
No.
pronounced? Okay, it is not specifically on the way that it's the way it's pronounced.
Like this game would fly completely different in Texas.
Is it?
Does y'all touch?
No.
Y'all don't touch.
No, y'all
Like
does not
hardly
touch.
any words would touch.
Y'all does not touch. Audience does not touch, but Wesley touches because my lips touch when I say W.
Yes.
Yes!
Oh my god, that's it?
That's it.
That's
Yes!
why audience touched?
Yes!
Yeah.
Audience
It's
touches, but
referring to
audience does not. I did it.
It's depending on if your lips touch or not.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I was saying Wesley without touching my lips and then saying it sometimes when they did touch and it was confusing me.
Wesley.
And
Wesley
Because
and
if you had a
Wesley.
list,
therein lies
Wesley,
the
you don't
clue.
touch your lips.
Therein lies the clue.
Mhm.
Okay. Hey, that was
I
a good riddle.
I would have never gotten that whatsoever. I
know.
think I'll declare it here. I think Bluey's an expert on riddles.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay.
For now, we'll
Okay.
declare. We can declare.
You can be an expert
later.
on
We got
multiple
till the end of-
things.
Yeah,
That was a good
you're
riddle.
I'm the
That was a
expert
really
in
good
being an
riddle.
expert.
So
Okay.
yeah, so far that's it. We're only 36 minutes in this podcast though. We're actually
Okay,
So it's
hold on.
downhill from here. You
It's
got it.
all downhill from here.
Actually, I think the best part of our podcasts are usually in the second half because at that point, me and Jodo have gotten mad at each other or something, and we're just like, "What the?"
Always mad at you.
I'm the only one that's got mad so far. That's the
That's not
problem.
true. I got offended during the riddle thing and
Yeah, but
offended.
offended isn't mad. Offended is a precursor to the mad.
and offended does not touch.
Offended does not touch.
I think this is
But a
gonna be
punch does
my.
touch.
I think you know what I've decided.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
gonna be my. Can I steal this Bluey for my stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to make this my like Rose bullshit. Because I know not everyone in my community watches this podcast, so this is gonna be like
I mean, it's
I'm gonna
really
ask.
good.
Mm-hmm.
You have a llama hat eventually packed up. But in Emperor's New Groove, there's the no touchy the llama face.
Yeah, there
So
you go. No touchy. That's
no
a good
touchy.
movie.
Do you want to know an interesting llama touches?
Yes,
Llama
I
touches.
do.
Do you want to know an interesting fact? You know how Jodo, you can quote all of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Do you know what movie Bluey can quote all of?
Emperor's New Groove.
Mm-hmm.
Hell
I
yeah!
watched it with her the other day, and I like spoke it all.
I
Because
love
my
Emperor's
brain
New
has
Groove.
like a memory where it banks everything away, but then as soon as I see it, it just visually
One of
comes
my
out.
favorite voice actors is Patrick Warburton.
Alama, he's supposed to be dead.
It's the poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. I love Patrick Warburton. That whole movie I love. Oh, the lever, Kronk. The other lever. Why do we even have that lever?
I never liked your spinach puffs.
Bluey, what other movies do you have memorized? Out of curiosity.
Shrek.
Yes.
Awesome. You do realize you live on the internet, and that's actually very powerful to have all of Shrek memorized.
Oh yeah.
Like you can pull out meme quotes like that and just
Shrek is a good movie.
Shrek was a good movie. It's turned into a meme, but
Yeah, that's all right.
This is the part where you run away.
See, you can just pull that out, and that's funny. Is that why Spronk is who Spronk is based on? It's all coming together now. I understand.
It's all coming together now.
We got a girl on the podcast that's got bright glow up lights, and Spronk's really just a cat in boots. So
In boots.
everything's coming together now.
It's all coming together now.
Do you always have cat ears on in some way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got metal ones that I wear to work sometimes. I got a hat and I got earmuffs and I have these.
Nice.
I have a hoodie that has cat ears. I like cats.
Yeah. Nice.
But wait, this is we're going to more interviewish type questions.
It's okay.
What do you do for work?
Oh, I look after children with autism in a residential home and sometimes assist them into their school life.
Oh, okay. So is it mostly younger children, or do you have because of, I'm guessing it can be up to adults, right?
It's 5 to 19. 20 they have to go. Our current, we have one 10-year-old. The rest are about 14 to 16, 17-ish. Our oldest boy is 17, I think.
And out of curiosity, did you have to do anything to like qualify for that job? Do you have a degree, or did you is it like on the job kind of training stuff that got you?
It's usually on the job kind of training. They give you 2 weeks of an in-depth self-defense and theory. I also had childcare. They don't tend to take people without childcare experience, but they're willing to transition people if they're willing to learn. But you need like a level 3 in health and social care and childcare development.
Okay, yeah. So that is I don't think we have that requirement in America, but that sounds like an actual requirement to have and stuff like that.
But like anyone could apply. That's it. I just had prerequisites that make me
usually our
better.
Prerequisites in the United States healthcare system is CNA level training, which is 2 to 3 week course.
We have NVQ.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very cool.
That's a tough job. That I know personally you handle very well. So I think you should be proud of that, and I think that ticks some things in your expert category. You may not be an expert at riddles. I got a whole brain wagon over here. I know there's a lot of space in this brain that can think about things.
A brain
and I haven't
wagon.
been bitten in like 8 months. So no, 4 months.
What? What'd you say?
I haven't been bitten in like 4 months, so my job's going good.
I was trying not to bring up the bite, but because now you brought it up, we have to bring up the bite. Blue, you
Yes.
Blue got if you don't want to talk about this, please let us
That's
know.
fine. I'm over the trauma. I bank it away with all the other stuff, you know?
Yeah. Put it on that top shelf. Just don't reach for it.
And you can't reach it because it's on the top shelf once you put it up there.
Exactly. Whereas all the
Me,
childhood trauma is like
I'm
right at
screwed.
knee level.
Me, I can reach that top shelf anytime I want. I'm screwed.
Yeah, but are you gonna? Like, you have to stand up, you have to walk over to it, you have to think about which trauma you want to take off today, and then it all falls down. It's just a process.
Trust me. I understand.
They understand.
Yeah.
From a purely analytical, Bluey had a fairly traumatic event 4 months
Mm.
ago, that you got bit by one
No,
of the.
that was the last time I got bit. The trauma was in August the 1st. So about 7, 8 months ago.
I feel like these are separate events that I'm not going to
Yeah.
talk about.
Only just like
But
a little nibble by a kid. It's fine.
you're talking about the big bite was 8 months ago, but you've been bit again.
In my armpit, but like it was only like a little bit.
How?
Kids be biting, yo. I got bit by
And
kids
obviously
when I was in the hospital.
Oh
Mhm,
yeah,
it happens.
and Bluey's working with people who have probably at least some of the kids have verbal issues and stuff, right? And they can't communicate well, and so when
Oh, he's verbal, but yeah, I'm not overly allowed to give
No,
specifics about it.
yeah,
yeah,
I know, but but like there's a spectrum of kids that have issues there, and sometimes some of them are lashing out as will be in
Mm,
bites and such. So I get it's not like
yeah,
a weird thing. It's just it's like I'm trying to like it's the when you got big bit, it looked like
yeah,
a tiny shark bite. I saw the bite.
yeah.
It looked like a tiny shark bite, and
About the
it's
size of
funny
my
to be a little.
fist.
It's very very
yeah.
serious situation. It's not. It just makes me laugh sometimes because it just looks like a shark bite. And Bluey has this
Shark
way of
bait.
just seeing.
Wah!
Brouhaha.
That's what Bluey has a way of making light of things. So I'm trying to be like, this is a
I was
very
so light
serious
when I had a
thing.
chunk taken out.
Yeah, you were like a pound
Yeah, so I
lighter.
lost like 6 ounces.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
See, I
I
was
was.
trying to make it a serious thing, but this always happens, and I feel bad because I'm like, this is a serious event, and we're making light of it. But that's fine. It's on the top shelf, baby. I don't care,
Baby.
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 And it was probably
Hey.
really good that I got bit because they made me have antibiotics for like 3 weeks where I had to eat regularly for 3 whole weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I never had so much energy in my life.
Oh, there you
It's
go.
crazy.
Hey, perfect. Did it stick
There you
though?
go.
Did the eating regularly stick?
I ate
Well,
yesterday.
oh.
I think I did.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
You did it yesterday.
Yeah, cup nose. Oh yeah, I ate before my stream. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
that was it.
can't judge. I understand the plight.
See, me and Joe have the other problem. We eat too much.
Mm.
I will go the whole day without eating and then eat everything at night, and that's my issue.
Getting eaten. Oh.
Yeah. Ayo. So Bluey is also a streamer, so she has the habit of constantly reading chat.
That's
And
fine.
so
But I like to know what they say.
Yeah, that's
getting
fine.
eaten is a secret to eating.
That's a secret to something. Anyway,
The kid didn't actually eat the bite, right?
No, I had really good leggings on. Like he broke the skin, but he didn't break the
Yeah.
fabric.
Oh,
So it was all like internalized, and they
just leave it
stretched
in
it
there,
all
it'll be
back
fine.
out, and now it's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool
they
scar to talk
unbit.
about.
The unbitten.
The unbitten.
Yeah, it was just
Bluey
like
is
a
now
divot.
the unbitten.
The
That is now
the
your
Control
title.
Z bite.
Bluey 252. Unbitten. You're probably immune to zombies now. Just letting you know.
I hope so. I had like a tetanus and I had an
Yeah.
IV with a ton of fluid. It was a whole shebang. And I hate needles. And they stole my blood to check for infection. I yelled at them to give it back.
And did they?
That was in not a good state. No. And they wouldn't even tell me my blood type. They said, "Oh, well, we'd have to do a different test for that, third lady."
Unfortunately, they actually did.
Yeah. I know, but I needed to know.
Yeah, it sucks. Trust me.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're probably only going to test for that if they need to give you blood. So, and an IV would have been enough to help your body replace your own blood. So
They had to do a lot of stuff when I got stabbed with a heroin needle, and it was not fun. So,
Oh
yay!
god.
yeah, you know that Jodo got stabbed with a heroin needle.
Damn.
It sucked.
How?
He became a
Who?
heroin addict for like 8 years.
No, I did
What?
not. First,
Jodo, you saved lives.
first off, there was no
How dare
heroin in it.
I
It
know.
was just a
Oh, you
used
used it
needle.
all beforehand.
Exactly. That shit's expensive.
Remember,
Yeah.
kids, if you find drugs, take them because drugs are
Yeah.
expensive.
You drop acid, you better pick that shit up. It's cost a lot.
Yeah.
No,
What is acid?
it's
Like as a drug? I don't understand.
something that fucking fries your brain. That's all I know.
Is it an acid, like a chemical?
No, it is a
Normally,
little
it's like
piece of paper that I think has PCP on it. I don't know what the actual
yeah.
chemical compound of acid
You know
is.
those like
'Cause I was
candies? You ever seen those candies that are attached to like the strip of paper and it's got little dots of candy on it?
Basically, that's acid. Yeah. You know
I
what?
just assumed it was like a liquid.
No, it's not. It's just it's a candy. But no, I was
It's
trying to
a
take
yeah.
care of this guy in a local area when I was working private ambulance, and just taking care of him, and then he stabs me in the leg with his used needle, and I'm like, okay, asshole, thanks for that. Really wanted to do that. So 6 hours in a hospital getting my blood drawn and a whole bunch of tests. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, he doesn't have HIV, doesn't have AIDS, he's got no bloodborne pathogens because they forcibly took blood from him, and I was like, okay, great. Thanks. It's just a
At
pain in
least
the ass.
you're good.
Hey,
It is
but if
LSD,
you
thank
had an
you.
excuse, you had an excuse for like the next 3 months. If you came up with like positive for heroin,
I worked private ambulance. They just kicked my ass out anyway.
you're not wrong.
Welcome
Not
to
wrong.
America. Do 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 do.
Blue doesn't have to worry about that because Blue's not in America.
They have
No, but
other,
if you work for Amazon, you gotta do drug tests.
but they have other labor issues. I'm sure that piss them off.
No,
So
I like. Well, yeah,
Not you, but
no,
not
not
me.
specifically, but I'm sure there's labor issues in your country that are like, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everywhere. I'm telling you, everywhere. But yeah, so yes, I understand them taking the bloods and not giving it back. I get it.
Yeah.
Usually I'm the one that takes the blood. I'm a phlebotomist.
You want some?
No, thank you. I'm topped
You
off.
good?
I'm good. I'm good.
why did you just explain a phlebotomist as if you were a vampire?
Look, she was
You
just
said, no,
being
I'm good. I'm
nice.
topped off.
Yeah, I'm good.
Cup, you'd love the game Suck Up. You're a vampire. You have to go to people's houses and convince them to let you in so you can drink their blood.
This is like
And
a
it
video
uses
game?
AI. It is a video game. You use AI.
Oh, it's that
So
like
you
AI
like
game where you're trying. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
it's real fun.
Yeah, I know we're not
You'd be a
supposed to.
good
You
vampire.
played that on stream. I remember that. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was on vacation, so I didn't see it. But I saw that you were playing a game called Suck Up, and I was like, that doesn't seem appropriate, like for a name for a video game. But all right.
I said some
Now it makes
inappropriate
sense.
things to Santa Claus. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
What'd you say to Santa Claus?
I can't say that on a Christian podcast. What are you talking about?
Who on this podcast is Christian?
I don't know. It's just what you say.
No one.
What?
No.
You can say it. You're fine. We're in the last 10 minutes
I
of the
d-
podcast.
no,
Be
no,
unhinged.
no, no,
Become
no.
unhinged, Blue.
People
I don't
don't.
wanna
People
be
stop
unhinged.
listening
I'm
10
not
minutes
Everyone
in.
unhinged.
It's
stop
fine.
watching. Yeah.
I was like, what did I say? Something about, yes, I've been good Santa, let me sit in your lap and I'll give you a good time type of thing. And then he let me into his house and then I sucked his blood.
Is that
I
all?
used to do, there were a lot of stuff that was said,
To be
okay?
fair, that man deserved his blood sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
My mom told me that she shot Santa when we were kids, so like me and Santa don't really go way back.
right. Well,
It happened.
The more I learn about your mother, Bluey, the more I get very concerned.
I like
So
my mom. She's aight.
yeah.
she's aight.
She's in a motor.
I
She was
mean,
in a motorbike gang for a
she's one
while.
of the OG. She killed Santa. That makes sense. You know, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if your mom's listening to the podcast, she's a great lady. I've got nothing wrong with her. Please don't come to America.
She used to stream crochet. She used to be cool.
Nice.
She used to
She
stream.
likes Metallica. You'd get on with
Heck
her.
yeah.
Cup.
No, he wouldn't.
gets on with a lot of people.
I would play a few songs and you'd be like, oh yeah, I recognize the song. And be like, that's Metallica.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know songs from
Oh, it's Joda
Metallica.
that she'd like.
Yeah, it's probably Jodo, not me. Jodo's a very likable person.
I'm not. You should not like me.
You say that.
You should not like
You
me.
like fire. That's all I
I
needed.
do. There's a reason why I became a.
I'm shocked that we did not talk about
I
fire on
know.
this podcast.
Since then, I've been invested.
See, I'm an investment. I'm
Wait,
sold.
Are you saying it takes one thing you like in common and you're invested in someone?
Yeah.
What made you invested in me? I don't know if I want to hear this.
Drama.
This, though. Drama.
Unicorn hat.
That's about right. That checks out.
That checks out.
That checks out.
That checks out.
Checks out
I love it. Oh God. Yeah, as soon as I saw the unicorn hat, friends.
So I knew we had. That's why. For people who don't know, there was a time where Bluey thought I hated her. That's why you kept coming back to the stream, is because of the unicorn hat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm glad we're past
I like
that
the
now.
hats.
Yeah, the hats are fun. The hats are very fun.
That's why people come to my streams. I gotta unpack those hats now.
Yeah, then I'll have a reason to come back to your stream.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm wounded, mortally wounded.
So was I in August.
Does that mean you're gonna die?
I could have. I could have lost my leg.
Oh, I mean, I'm glad you
Unpack
didn't
your
lose
adjectives.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a. You don't know you never see the picture of the shark bite. It looked like a tiny shark.
Oh no,
bite
I was trying to refer to you saying you're mortally wounded, and I asked, does that mean you're going to die?
Oh.
Oh yeah, eventually. Probably not because of
another
said,
60,
but,
70 years.
Well, with my heart.
Yeah. Oh Jesus. I'm glad you did not lose your leg. However.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. That'd make things difficult.
Nah, I'd wing it.
I mean, you'd get a cool leg.
Yeah.
You get a cyber leg.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
What?
Sometimes I say no when I have a comment that would cost.
I get a pig leg! Sorry, Melody. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Did the cat get distressed when you yelled in its ear?
The cat was like, Jesus Christ.
Do you live in an apartment?
Huh?
Do you live in an apartment complex or something?
Yeah.
Do you get noise complaints?
No. Their walls, like, from up and down, they're, like, soundproof. I only ever hear people if they're in the corridor outside. Nice. But I don't hear anyone from any of the houses.
Nice.
That's good. That's a nice apartment. That's a good thing.
We call those living standards. And living standards are something that we're trying to achieve in our third world country.
I was told there'd be no politics.
Oh, that's not politics. That's just reality.
I also said we tend to avoid. I don't say we don't 100% avoid them.
It's also just reality.
Like, yeah, no announce complaints, which is good because I yell at 2 a.m.
That's why I'm at. Because right now it's like what time is it right now over there? It's like
8 p.m.
Yeah, okay, it's not that late, I guess. Then I was like, sometimes you just scream during Pathfinder, and I'm like, it's like 2 a.m. over there.
Yeah, but and a community night on a Friday, it's like 5 a.m. when we start that.
I'm glad you don't get noise complaints. I honestly, it's been a thing I've wondered. So
if you ever wonder things, you can just ask. Like, we're buddies.
I know. That's why I have you on the podcast.
I know.
Podcast.
Is that sign language you just did?
Macathon. I learned it from. Yeah, it's like a sub-form of sign language BSL for the kids that I work with.
Oh, that's cool.
I just saw you do something, and I was like, that's a hand motion.
It's a habit sometimes.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it.
Like if I say sorry, I just do that a bunch.
Yeah, I think maybe good sorry. I'm sorry too.
I'm generally just sorry for anything I do.
Oh no, Joda, you're fine. Sorry. Wesley. I forgot your
It's
name and
the-
had to read it.
No, you're fine.
Did you know that she didn't say that to me? She said that to you.
Yeah, well,
I caught that. I
we
caught it.
we are trying to make you the fall guy.
Yeah. Oh, that I'm the expert. True. You're right. You're
You're
not
the
wrong.
expert at being wrong. I don't know.
Mhm. Yep. That checks out.
Me,
This is
Melody.
all.
that
This
you
is
know
all
that checks
how
out.
it's gonna be.
Yeah, here we are. Here it is, and you know what? There it shall be.
Sorry, Aaron.
Don't be sorry.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you
I'm
for
so sorry, Bluey.
inviting
I haven't
me.
done. I haven't done it at all. That sarcasm.
Yeah,
I haven't
this is
done it
all.
at
Yeah, most of what we
final
do is
note,
sarcasm.
Bluey does not understand sarcasm whatsoever, Bluey. You've been honestly as a guest. You've been a pleasure as a guest to have on the podcast.
Yay!
You've been wonderful. Do not feel do not have to feel sorry for anything. We are two
Yeah.
knuckleheads that are just silly. You've been fantastic.
Melody's been the best guest, though, hasn't she?
True.
Absolutely.
I think we want to call it there.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well,
Melody touches.
Melody
does
touches.
touch. You're right.
Oh,
So does
Melody
Amelia and so does Willow. Oh, my cat's touch! Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so loud. I love you.
That's like, why are you yelling?
Oh God,
What have you
my
done?
ears.
Feed me, human.
Yeah, I'm a problem.
No, you're not. You're lovely. Anybody
Tell
else
that
call?
to the terrified cat squatting by the internet.
I'm sorry. What?
Tell that to the terrified cat squatting by the internet.
Oh, I was gonna say if someone's calling you a problem, I'll fight them. I'm gonna fight them. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching this wonderful, lovely podcast where we had a wonderful, lovely guest on. And Aaron,
the newly acclaimed expert of riddles,
the expert of riddles, who is now the star of the show.
You'll see Bluey next week, not us.
Yeah, no,
we're giving Bluey the
just
podcast.
Bluey. Yep.
This is all sarcasm.
I think I'm working.
Well, thank you.
That's fair.
Thank you to Keith, Schism, and Snoops for the Patreon support, and make sure to go check us out on the YouTubes if you're listening on Spotify, and on Spotify on the YouTubes. See what I did there? Cross-platform.
I see what you did
there. Yeah. Anyway,
Do
goodbye,
the
everybody.
thing!
Do the thing. Just do the thing. Come on.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Okay.
You're
Make them
YouTubers
shorts,
now.
Aaron.
Yeah, I got. Oh.
Called out.
Yeah, make those shorts, Aaron.
Just bringing a short guest doesn't count as your short quota, by the way.
True. That is very true. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.